Hey, it's Dixon and Vining with another pizza podcast here. We're, of course, the morning show on Talk 99.5. You can see it right there. It says so. Talk 99.5. And then the pizza podcast and the pizza run brought to you by Birmingham Broker.
Yeah, our good friends at Birmingham Broker. Thank you, Craig. Our presenting sponsor of this year's Pizza Run. And boy, we're having fun. This was week number 4, I believe.
Shockingly good pizza. Shocking that the scores really took me aback a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what they were, but we went to San Peggio's.
San Peggio's. This was the location, Valleydale Road and Caldwell Mill, in there where the Walmart marketplace is.
Yep.
And we got there at about 11, right when it opened, 11.
Yep.
And ordered up our pizzas, the pepperoni one, which we're doing at all the locations, and an everything.
Yeah. Interestingly, they have what they call a Super Supreme at San Peggio's. It includes pineapple.
Pineapple. And Richard said no, because we haven't had pineapple on our
Right.
pizza.
In order to compare apples to apples, or pineapples to pineapples in this case, we decided to leave it off. But I do love pineapple on pizza, and I'll even put it on a Super Supreme or whatever. But I wanted to make sure that we were being 100% fair.
See, I'm anti-pineapple. I don't want fruit on my pizza.
Yep,
That's just me. Just me.
So
No.
you don't like tomatoes either, because technically they're a fruit.
Well, I know, but I do. They're okay.
Technically,
Yeah.
tomatoes are a fruit.
They're all right.
Don't you hate people who say that?
Yes, I do.
Me too.
Why'd you bring that up?
I can't help it. I'm a born Liverpooler. So I will say probably the best looking Works pizza we've seen so far.
It was pretty nice.
It really was a nice, even distribution of toppings, which
That's
I love.
important,
Yeah.
yes.
And it just had a great, it was very colorful with all the different peppers, and they had the Italian sausage was very small, broken up into very small pieces. It really was just an absolutely gorgeous pizza. You're probably looking at video of it right now as Carrie Adams put this together. Nonetheless, and overall, they were fast.
They were very quick. Yeah, it didn't take very long. Again, only a few tables, but that doesn't really matter. The atmosphere to me isn't that big a deal. It's more about the pizza and the texture of the pizza and the cheesiness of the pizza.
Love that cheese pull.
There was some cheese pull with that.
Love that cheese
Really
pull.
good. And the pepperoni pizza, here's where this was. We've seen a couple of times where the pepperoni's under the cheese. This was on top of the cheese. I like to see what's there.
I like it too.
And I think it was a fair amount of pepperoni.
Yeah.
I love pepperoni. You can cover that whole pizza up for me. But the distribution of it was pretty good, and it was delicious pizza.
See, I'm not that big a nut about the coating. Like you can get like the double and the triple pepperoni. They love to do that. If it's different kinds, here's the thing about the pepperoni at San Peggio's that I really liked. It had a kind of a little crispness to it.
Yep.
It didn't exactly cup, like certain pepperoni will just form into a little cup. This, it definitely did. The edges pulled up a little bit, which is why you ended up with that fantastic, and I'm saying this sincerely, that fantastic pepperoni grease.
Yes.
In the cup.
I like the grease in the cup.
I love it. Now, Catherine, who is occasionally fills in for Valerie, and she's a lawyer friend of ours, so she came with us. She took her napkin and she
sopped it up.
Sopped up all that grease.
I was like, "What are you doing? That's the best part of it.
I said,
why are you doing that? Give me that napkin.
Yeah,
I will eat that napkin.
I'll eat the napkin. Just hand me the napkin. I'll eat it. I'll be fine with that. No problem.
I want the napkin. What are you doing, Catherine?
My goodness.
I know we're no longer friends.
It's over. It's over for us. It's amazing what can divide people like that.
Sure.
Nonetheless, San Peggio's, that was one location. They have 3 of them, and I think the other ones are slightly larger than that one.
Maybe, yeah.
I believe
This is a pretty small one.
Kind of a small sort of they're counting on takeout for the most part. Takeout, or maybe they do delivery. I honestly don't know. I didn't look.
It was good pizza, and we would recommend. Hey, might be worth a trip there.
Solid.
A takeout order.
I think it's going to rank very high amongst the rest of these, and I will say I'm a bit surprised by that. As much as I love, I've been there before. It's not like this is the first visit.
No.
But when the scores were coming down, I was just like, really?
It'll probably rank fairly high.
I think it's going to be good. All right. We have no idea where we're going next week.
No, but Craig will be back from Birmingham Broker. And don't forget, guys, if you got a used car you need to sell, look up Birmingham Broker in downtown Birmingham. Let them sell that truck or SUV or car you've got. Craig, next week, back with us, and it'll be a surprise as to where we're going because we don't know yet.
Hot diggity dog. In the meantime, Dixon and Vining and the Pizza Podcast every single Friday. We out.